Oh, excuse me there. Now staying in Mercer County, the Princeton Economic Development Authority is using a contest to help promote businesses in the area. The Where Am I contest began 2 months ago on the Princeton Economic Development Authority's Facebook page. Every Monday, they post a photo of the inside of a local business and people comment their guesses on where they think the photo was taken. Commenters have until Friday to submit their guesses before the big reveal every week. Now, as the EDA's director puts it, this is just one way to showcase all the city has to offer.
So we started it a couple months ago, actually, just in an effort to feature some of the unique businesses in town. We have a lot of exciting things in Princeton, and it's just an effort to feature those businesses and get more foot traffic in our businesses in town.
Lusk adds that even though there is not a prize for commenters, the real winners of this contest are the business owners that all take part.